Welcome back! Oh, no, hang on. No, sorry. Oh, I'm going to keep it in, what the hell. My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arachir Galadirthan, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer. Totally incorrect introduction. And welcome back to episode number 2. I said welcome back because I'm playing directly from where I left off. And so my head thinks that this was just a cut rather than an episode break. I'm all over the place. Anyway, here we are. We're carrying on. As I say, this episode went up exactly the same time as the first one, so many of you may just be continuing. But we're attacking Galbaras, and we are going to take it, even though Mash One Finger's on his way over to give us a bit of a hiding. I don't think he will. And we are attacking, hopefully soon, we're going to unite the region of Ivres back home, so that we can start turning this into a moneymaker and not a drain on our society, which it currently is. We need to take Galbaras, so if the orcs don't attack us when I click this button, then we're going to attack them. So we shall see. Tori Ivres, what is the special building that I need to build here to get you going? There's a Warden's Tower there, but does it actually just tell me up here? We need Ladriel's Blessing, 25 to 49. I'm with you. So, and we just get that from various buildings, I expect, or from various things within Athel Tamara, don't we? That's what the blessing is. Every time we build it, 5 extra blessings. Yes, there we are. Right, we're on. We know what we're doing. Right now, we're ending the turn, and we are hoping that Eartane is going to start to really quite like us soon, and maybe Safari as well, so we can start making trade agreements. Because we want people to give us money. And then we can go from there. Now, this one is certainly proving to be harder, at least at this early tier. Much harder than my last Eltharion campaign. And that's possibly because it's on very hard difficulty for the campaign. But it's also possibly because Eltharion is just way easier because of his ridiculous ambush ability that wipes everything out in no trouble. Anyway, we're attacked again. And as expected, there's the leader, Mash One Finger, and Wazumpa Blood Reaper. What a stupid name. Stupid. Gorfang is leading the settlement garrison. And there's nothing that I'm overly concerned with, to be honest. We've got plenty of archers. We've still got our Phoenix. Eltharion's kicking up in gear. I think I saved it already, but we're going to save it again. So we're going in. I am thoroughly enjoying playing this, and particularly being in a new region. I've never been to this part of the game world before. That's how big this map is. It's crazy. Although, I mean, it has got a lot of regions and a lot of provinces, yes. But I think when you actually zoom out on the campaign map, I think in terms of raw actual size, I think some of the older games do have bigger maps in terms of actual sort of square footage. But in terms of regions, no, obviously this has like 300 or something, whereas the older games are all almost all capped at 200, I believe. Well, certainly Med 2 is anyway. But then I don't know with the difference between provinces and regions where the change lies. Anyway, they got reinforcements coming in over there, and the main army is obviously going to be over here. Do we want them to group up and come at us as one, or do we want to try and make them stagger at us? Oh, we fought here before, haven't we? Got the little pillar thing. Oh, that must be Galbaras over there, then, I assume. In amongst all these rocks. No, I think we're going to just pull over here and let them come. Oh, our spears have taken a bit of a beating there, haven't they? And we'll see where they're at when they all come through. Oh, they did start right there, so they are going to go for a more. Alright, well, we'll oblige them. Move forward. And we'll worry about the coming army in just a moment's time. When they finally actually arrive. But for now, we can certainly cause some havoc amongst this force. And we should get into position just as we can shoot them. Let's separate those off into 2 groups. Makes it a bit easier, doesn't it? Are we in? Are we in? Are we in? Just as you get there, you should be able to shoot their archers, which is what I would be quite keen on you shooting. Let's just speed it up while we get into position. There we are. Take out their archers. They think they have archers. Oh, orcs, you know nothing of archers. You know nothing of death and defeat and destruction. You know only savagery, and I will put an end to every stinking last one of you. Oh, I hate orcs so much. I don't understand why people like such a chaotic, disorganized nation. I just don't get it. It just doesn't appeal to me in any way. They're even morons. They don't even speak properly. You guys go over and help Eltharion. You guys catch those. You guys fly across. Give me a nice vortex just where these two have met.
Without fail.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Pop it! Punch it! The flames will rise, and the orcs will burn. The stink of their death will fill the nostrils of every for thousands of miles around. Right, head down there.
As you say, loyal.
Bring those down, and then you, if you would. What's your charge bonus like? Oh, 58, that's not bad. You look good though, don't you? You just look so good. Because I must confess, in my previous time as playing as the High Elves, I don't tend to go for Phoenixes very much at all. I don't find too much use for them. I think because once you get to dragons, they're just a sort of direct upgrade, and as long as you can afford it, there's almost no reason not to get a dragon instead of a Phoenix. Now, I appreciate the Frostheart Phoenix does have some uses because of its defensive buffs, but overall, I always just find a dragon is better. Right, archers, if you would. Is backspace still stop? Yes.
As you say.
Who have we got over here? Oh, they're running now, they're running. Eltharion hasn't even popped his power yet. Now you, Mash! Oh no, you're that horrible, annoying little goblin thing. Are you Mash? Yes. Why don't you have a star for your symbol? That's annoying. You blend in really easily.
Spearman.
Anyway, if we would, reform the lines. Every time I say that, I've got Theoden in my head. Reform the lines!
Forward.
One of our arch units has been caught off guard by the returning forces of the orcs. And we're sending in Eltharion alone to try and hamper them. That's not alright. But they're buggering off again, just as the Phoenix arrives. Perfect. Right, archers.
Acknowledge. March.
You may fire at will once again. Bring down any fool who's foolish enough, if you'll pardon the use of fool twice, to crest that ridge over there. Right, come back. We won't be chasing them forever.
Archers.
Don't worry too much about the broken units. If you could, I'd very much like those boar riders taken out. You can get involved on them as well. We don't want to be flanked. Oh no, hang on. There's some over here. No, those ones are dead. Those ones are dead. We're not worried about dead. So turn yourselves back onto the units coming towards us, if you would.
Attack.
Get a hit on those.
Eltharion moving.
Can you do that all the way from over there? Oh wow, fantastic range.
We will obey. For duty. Asa, attack.
Change of plans.
Battle.
Get the eagle over. Get the phoenix onto the right hand side to deal with those cavalry when they come. Oh, will you just run away and stay away? Damn it! Damn, 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 blast and damn and blast. So, we've got the phoenix moving over to deal with those when they inevitably come back, which they already are doing. You guys change your focus onto those.
Bleak, but unyielding.
We're holding on the left, but there's going to be some problems there. So the phoenix, once you've finished, if I could get you to come over. The archers are about to get into combat.
It will be done.
But our spearmen are currently not doing anything, so let's get them involved.
Eltharion.
Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you do that? No, you can't do that. Come on, move away.
Positioning.
Alright, archers. Reposition, reposition, reposition. Come on, Phoenix, come over here for me, please.
In Moranian's name.
Eltharion, give me a hit on that.
Might of Ivres. Archers. It shall be done. Apace.
Get those to come back. Oh, I just missed that damn Phoenix. Go back again. And punch it! If you could hit those archers, please. If you could go and hit those archers, please. You keep up on those. Spearmen, don't worry about chasing them down. We've got everything running away, and now it's just a case of catching Mash One Finger. Yes.
Orders received.
Pull all of those out.
Asa, advance. Move.
Archers running into positions. Go and keep him stalled. We're going to catch him. We're going to catch him. The archers are there. The archers are there.
Archers, to the fray. Understood.
Pull the Phoenix out before we start shooting him accidentally. Alright, we're going to have to go because he's getting out of range. It's not going to be enough, is it? It's not going to be enough. Damn it. Damn it. Should have moved the archers in. Nah, he's going to get away. Oh, now he goes down. Yeah, bloody brilliant. Now he goes down. I'll kill him anyway if we would. Thank you very much. Damn it! Just too soon. I punched it too soon. It's right. We've got plenty of room in Athel Tamara. We'll catch many more. Their time will come. The Greenskins will learn to fear Eltharion. But I could do with Eltharion being a touch stronger in melee. I'd quite like him to be the powerhouse that lords and nobles can become. For at the moment, he's a little on the less useful side. But Galbaras will now fall. Oh, he's gained a scroll of blast, and he can blast his enemies. That's handy.
High Elven Archmage.
She's preparing. Interestingly, the orcs have pulled away. But if I then move towards Elisili, will they come in as well from the shrine? I expect so. But we trained our extra units. We can't really have you just sitting around doing nothing. So if we move you to there...
Destiny lies there.
So it's not 100% clear that we're coming in, but there's a suggestion that we are. That should work.
Vengeance for Morania. Forgive me, Father.
There we are, in we go. We'll just occupy. We don't really want our main province over here to hate us, so we won't be sacking anytime soon. Aha, but we can destroy that and get some money. And we can upgrade Galbaras as well. 15 turns for the growth, that's ridiculous. Well, we will upgrade that. And we'll get a little bit of money off destroying the barracks. Eltharion has gone up again. I really want that quartermaster, so we're going down that line, I'm afraid. So merchant lord him. Eartane, how are you sitting now? Oh, we're up at 12. We're up at 12.
What do you wish Absolutely.
How about some money as well then? Come on, work with me here. So not very much, but... Oh, hello. They want 100 and they want me to go to war. And they'll join the war with the Skullcrags. Oh yeah, go on.
As you say.
It can only help our cause if we do things that we both agree on. So it's a new feeling to know that most of Ulthuan wishes me dead for some bizarre reason. I am not their best friends over here, but we can finally get a plaza. Yes, a plaza, depending on how you wish to say it. And it is a Nodden once again. Clan Moors and Skullcrag have gone to war. Skullcrag have pulled back, but that is silly. I'm not too bothered about anything that the elves might capture because we can always confederate the elves.
Till all who threaten Ivres are buried.
Strigos Empire wishes for a non. Yeah, go on. I mean, you're undead, and you're the worst kind of thing in existence. There is little that is worse than undead, and I will be coming for you. But for the moment, it serves my purpose to have you at arm's
They are
length.
little more than fungus.
But that money situation is dire.
Trained by the White Tower.
But if Lothern, they're not called that anymore, are they? Sorry. If Eartane do take the Shrine of Loic, in time, hopefully we'll be able to confederate with them anyway.
Magic
So.
in purest form.
But they did run back, the cowardly cowards.
I ain't doing that.
And we don't have enough to take... Although the garrison is tiny. Orc boys, some goblins. We just don't know what there is there, do we?
Magic. The Archmage marches. Zalgav.
There's the river trolls. And what are you? I don't know what you are. Shifty gut stabber. Well, we've got more units this time. Let's give it a damn go again. So Shifty gut stabber is just a wizard. So where was the brutal leader that took down my Archmage last time?
Strike them down.
Ah, there we are. They're coming in. Oh, was it you?
Now you beat.
I got a feeling that it was you. Oh, I don't know. I'm all over the place. It's right. Anyway, let us return to our heartlands.
Of Tor Ivres, the Grim.
Where Galbaras is found. We're going to be wanting a plaza again here, almost certainly, because this place hates us. What can we build here? We can get a noble from Oathgold Mine. Oh, that's a fantastic building. Look at that. And it provides a Sun Dragon garrison. Are you joking? Obviously not, but that's insanely useful. Oh, we got a new building. The Mistwalker's Sanctum. Unit capacity unlocks recruitment of Faithbearers and Spire Guard. And recruitment cost for 20% for all Mistwalker units, plus Untainted. Sentinels of Astaril. Low rate of fire. Mistwalker hybrid infantry. And the Skyhawks, they're all hybrid infantry. But it would seem that the Spire Guard are the best archers from them all. But they're still not as good as Sisters of Avalon. Nothing seems to be, so we'll go for that. But for right now, I will be building a plaza. I quite like to get plazas in these places because, of course, they get all 5 tiers of them then, don't you? But we'll stay here for just a moment while the army replenishes and whilst we are at war again back in Ivres. Let us see what they will do. Have we got anything here? No. An intrigue? Can we give Eotane? Ah, it goes up by a point each time you do it. Damn! Oh, they're starting to like us, but it's 6 again for them, so we won't have that. So let's just end the turn. Confederation is so useful, and it is such a handy tool to have. But it does seem to be slightly more in our advantage this time. Yes, we're outnumbered, but if we can deal with the River Trolls again, it shouldn't be too bad. We've got more archers this time, and they don't seem to have their all-powerful melee fighter that had my Archmage running about like a headless chicken. Quite literally, because she almost died. But, so no, that seems to have been alright. We've just got to deal with Shifty Gut Stabber as well, but we'll find him on the field, I have no doubt. But welcome to exactly the same battle map again. I'm tempted this time not to run to the corner, and instead to try and deal with this army first, before their support arrives. But it's just such a horrible hill. Why would any army position themselves there on a hill? It makes literally no sense. At least stand in the forest or something. Just why would you stand on that hill? I'm wondering if perhaps we should put our archers in the forest, speaking of. And then... Oh, no. Can you hide in this tiny little strip here? Ah, no. We can only hide a few of them. What's your range from there? Just as they crest that hill. That wouldn't be too bad. But the enemy will then be on a hill. And my gut still tells me that hills are useful for fighting. But I don't actually think they give any bonus at all anymore, which is bizarre. Why would a hill not give a bonus? Anyway, I'm talking because I have no idea where to put my army. And again, my gut is telling me, go back to the corner, because then you've got a nice flat plain. And not this stupid hill thing. But if we rush onto that hill, we'll lose archer range, and we don't want to do that. So we will hold down here. It may well be one of the worst positions, but we're going to give it a go. So our archers are prepared. Archers, you don't need to necessarily be all that hidden. I just want you to be able to shoot on top of that hill. So pull maybe to there. Spearmen, you can come in the trees. That might hide your left flank. Cavalry, keep running away. Trolls. Bring the trolls into range of all 5 units of archers, and let's bring those down. They're coming. They are coming. They'll be here any second. Ah, no, we shouldn't have stood here. This was a very bad idea, in fact. The river trolls are skirting round. Ah, yes, the spires are on them. You, river trolls. You, curl on the river trolls. You, curl on the river trolls. And you, bring down the goblin archers. You, brace yourselves. If you would. Block the trolls. Kill them. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Lawmaster of Hoeth. Give one of those. Cavalry, get ready. The trolls have entered the forest where they probably now also get... They're curling. Pull her out. They're running right in front of you. It's like point blank range. Someone kill a troll. Ah, yes, they're running away. Change your target. You, target on the hill. You, target on the hill. All of you. You keep firing on those trolls. No, you keep firing on those trolls, and you keep firing on the edge. Let's get the reavers out. They were. Well, we shall unleash fury. Give them everything that we have. Keep it up, because that spear unit's wavering. Right, you guys change tact. You fire on them as well. Keep those archers on top of that hill, dead and out of the fight, please. Oh, that's not fair, Shifty Gut Stabber. New plan. Kill the gut-stabbing shifty man.
Weapons ready.
They're only goblins. Surely he's got almost no defense. Well, he's got enough defense. He doesn't seem to be going down too quickly.
Lawmaster of power. Eltharion archer.
Ah, the trolls are coming back.
Without fail. Orifere.
Keep those trolls at bay.
Can I be praised?
We're outnumbered. We are outnumbered. Ah, the Reavers are going.
Protects me.
They're
Archer.
coming for the archers. They're coming for the archers.
Orders received.
Double team them. You give me some shems. Burning gaze. Nice. Cuts right through the middle. Archers, let's get you around on the edges.
Archers. Assyrian willing.
You guys don't worry about the trolls anymore. They are not a threat.
Orders received.
By Eltharion.
I've moved you too far forward. Pull back. Give the Lawmaster a boost. You hit those archers. You hit those archers. You hit those archers. And you guys keep firing into the sides.
Draw back.
Our spearmen are going. You don't really need that yet. She probably does. She's not going to help. For Teclis. Teclis couldn't give a damn about us.
Understood.
Where do your loyalties lie, woman?
Serve the king.
Keep firing. I'm not sure why I need to tell them to keep firing. They're archers. They should. They're probably aware of their sole function. Can you Shem's gaze from the centre? No, you're under too much.
Courage has failed us.
Ah, we're breaking.
Loyal. Lackey.
We need another spear unit and just a touch longer on the replenishment, I think.
Ready.
It's like baking a cake, isn't it, fighting these goblins?
Archers.
For duty.
You have so many more arrows left. It feels like such a waste to be pulling you all out now. Pull her out. Pull him out.
Without fail.
Pop your potion.
Command me. Moving on.
And then burning gaze someone.
The pain left.
Come on, get out, Lorna. Oh, yes, you
Master of
glorious beast.
Yen Louis. Shall be done.
Oh, the cavalry came back. The cavalry came back. Oh, so did the archers. Get back in. No, cavalry.
Eltharion archer.
Go for those.
It will be done.
Archers, as you say.
Come on. Come on.
Loyal.
I don't know who you are, but you've come back as well.
Defend
Spearman.
order.
Ah, we don't have enough now because we did the Lawmaster thing. Cavalry pull away.
Archers.
Archers, target those archers because they're the biggest threat now.
Death to all.
As you say. To the fray.
No, those, keep it up on those, keep it up on those. Ah, we could really do with those being killed.
Received. We advance.
Spears, just get involved.
It shall be done.
Ah, she's under attack. Another unit routing. Oh, the trolls bloody came back! You can't keep them away. They just keep coming back. Everything just keeps coming back.
Assyrian.
And with their general still alive, there's no way this is going to be a win. But we believe. We believe. Nah, they're all going.
Acknowledge. Without fail.
Fight on, my brave lads. Fight on. Nah, she's going down. Concede. I don't think we actually only have 3 armies left, and they are surrounded. He's never going to take them. She's never going to take that. No, we're going to have to just accept it and withdraw. We did much better that time. Much, much better. But it's not to be. Shifty.
Seek safety.
No, but he's not chased us down. Did we lose any? I didn't check if we lost any troops. That was silly.
High Elven Archmage.
Oh. She's not as good when she's defending. Oh, we lost a lot of troops. Oh, yes, look, we're making money again. Always the way. Eltharion reload time. That's where we want. And then we'll go for Trumpeteers. Right.
Toward
Pull out.
power.
There's nothing that can be done there now. But bonded service again. Let's get some cheaper units. Cavill. Training wouldn't be too bad at this point, I suppose. But let's boost your gaze.
I bring Azurion's fire.
And we can upgrade you. Which only gives us an extra 30
They are
gold.
little
But
more
while we've got the money, I feel like it's possibly worth it. Although really what we need to be doing is trading troops. Maybe we should go for Rangers. They've got the cheaper... We could get 3 units of Rangers for that. Go on. Oh, we don't have any money, of course, because I just built that thing. Southern Badlands. We return. How far away are we from everything? Oh, we're relatively near the end of the map, aren't we? So it's not too bad. And this is where Grom is. You've got to get ready for him. He's not going to attack us there because this is Mortal Empires. There's no timer.
Prince Eltharion.
We should continue our advance, however. Let's go for Gorgazan, that's furthest away. And we have sight range of Agrul Migdal, and we know that there's no one there. So that's not too much of a threat.
Duty is purpose.
But let's head out.
The Warden of Tor Ivres.
Yes, you don't have to name yourself each time you
After I have inspected
you
the
clicked
troops,
on. Oh no, we're about to rebel actually.
never falter.
Not very many turns at all, so you're going to have to
That
hang
is
back.
tomorrow's destination.
Which is a shame. Because we're ready to move on. Myrmidons.
Praise Sigmar.
How we did, Lynn?
Greetings. We may not be the Empire.
Not in my name.
Still not there yet. Can I influence you, actually? Because I think I'd probably quite like you on board. 14! 14! Are you joking? Tyrion's starting to like us. Yes. And we'll get Kothic on board. Tyrion. Oh, it's gone to slightly green. And then how about military access? Yes! Yes! Ring the bell, everyone. We've got a non-aggression pact. I shouldn't be that excited, but I am. So we just have to deal with that one. Righty-ho, let's return. Quest issued. Complete the following rite, Ladriel. Oh, and that was issued ages ago. I don't have any money. I'm not doing that. 1,500... It does nothing if we don't have the mist. It's a complete waste of time. So is it worth doing for the benefit? It makes it only cost 500. We're basically paying 500 gold coins for 10 influence and a Lawmaster's cloak. Is that worthwhile, do we think? Yeah, probably. But we don't. It's going to be a long time before we have that kind of money. So,
Limitless talent.
I know the quest probably has a time limit, I would have thought. So we won't be able to do it straight away anyway. But we continue. We press on into the depths. I watched Lionheart play Eltharion in the Vortex campaign, and I must confess it seemed like the end turn cycle took as long as if he were playing the Mortal Empires campaign. So I thought that was interesting. Now, she doesn't give us any benefit, of course, to our Rangers. She's good at stopping the enemy's winds of magic, and she gets +5 armor and an 8% ward save, which is probably from something. Yes, Gambler's Armor. And she's got a Scroll of Leeching. Oh, I didn't use the powers on the left-hand side, did I? I keep forgetting to do that. She can move 10% further, and we get income bonus and a recruitment cost, as we know, because we've been boosting her to do that.
Trained by the White Tower.
Why don't you go into
Even
Camp
archmages
Stars?
sleep.
I find it very annoying that when you are in encampment stance, it doesn't make ambushes impossible. It only reduces the chance of them being possible, which I just find very frustrating.
Only service.
Right, we're only a turn or so away from the rebellion, so you might as well just sit in Galbaras. Although if I sit in there, does the order go up? Yes, no, so we don't want to do that.
Obey the
So stand outside and wait for them to come. We've got a couple of turns until they rebel then, and then we'll deal with those. Eotane's gone to war with the Scourge of Cain. And the Border Princes and Von... Oh, Border Princes, don't sell yourselves out like that. Fight for what is right and good, he says, with a non-aggression pact against the undead. But we should fight. Right, here we are. They're about to rebel. That's fine.
Must be maintained.
I will be taking your money. Thank you kindly. That'll be very handy. And they will spawn here because Galbaras is the capital.
We are ill at ease.
We don't want it to be called Galbaras, though, do we? That's another... Let's give it a proper name. We've got Tor Ivres, of course. And now we've got Nor Ivres. Ha ha ha! Yes. Our new capital. Oh, that's just because they're going to rebel, isn't it? And how are you diddling over there, love? You've used up all my money.
Master
You're Oh! Eotane has come in and done what we couldn't do, and they've defeated them, basically. So we need the shrine, and we need it now. So you're going into move quickly stance. Because we need you over there quick. Get in there and kill what's left at the shrine so that we at least get a third province here. It is always such an eye-opener when you confederate with the AI in this game and realise how much they are given for free. I confederated with Eotane as Eltharion at around turn 32. They had all of the south from Torfinu all the way down, apart from obviously Ivres. And they already had things like the third tier of the Phoenix building. I don't know what it's actually called because I haven't played the game that much. That building. No, that one. The Sanctuary of Assyrian. Yes, they already had the Sanctuary of Assyrian in Val's Anvil down here on the corner. And you just think, how have you got that at turn 31? It's ridiculous. Or 32 or something around there. Ah, look, they're rebuilding. And what's the garrison like? Oh, the garrison's phenomenal. We're never going to take that. We're going to just have to relent, aren't we? That's going to be Eotane's.
Beyond even Quaish.
We're never going to be able to capture that, so we may as well not even try. But then what we can do then is turn Ivres into the moneymaker we've always wanted it to be, and start with that. Now we can already get spearmen from our main line anyway. They've come. Azkog. Silly name.
The green
yeah, we got just enough.
Are but locusts. Ulthuan expects.
We'll wait a turn and we'll attack them in a moment. We'll try and capture him, and then that'll be another execution, which will give Eltharion some more supplies. We'll let him drop our public order, or gain public order by another 20. Aha! Cetra the Imperishable has arrived. I'm hoping to get on his good side. The exiles of Nehek have always proved a very valuable ally to me in the fight against Nagarond. So hopefully Cetra will prove the same in our fight against Grom here in the south. They've blocked our army, though, so we're going to now have to wait 2 turns. Oh, we've got our archery prowess in. Perfect. And then what was that last thing? Eltharion is a builder. Oh, you glorious bastard. Apologies for the blue language.
We are well prepared.
We don't want to do that. We want to go... Oh, I don't really care for cartridge ammunition. I'd never build chariots, and I never build the Eagle Claw bolt thrower. Call me foolish. Call me what you will. I've been called many things, but I don't like those units at all.
Show no weakness.
You might as well go and sit in there, mightn't you? So we can deal with him in a moment. What we want to do in Ivres is build that building, methinks. That gives us a boost to the building from there, but I don't think it's quite as good as just getting a straight up... We can destroy the craftsman building in time, but for now, it's definitely going to be worthwhile. Can we also afford it in the Southern Badlands then? Yes, perfect, we got both. So the money will start to turn in a moment. Oh, sorry. I was moving her and I'd forgotten to do that. Ah, Stetra, hello. Non-aggression. Yes, you glorious undead. I know. They're not really undead. But when a skeleton is shambling towards you, I don't think you're really going to be stopping and thinking, morally, am I fighting the undead? Or am I just fighting against a unit as under pressure as I am? Someone who, against their will, continues life in this shambolic form. I'm not going to be thinking about that, really. I'm going to be thinking, there's a skeleton ambling towards me, and I hate the undead. Right, now is the time. Oh, Greenskin Rebels. I don't even want to bother fighting that. We're going to absolutely annihilate you. It's not even worth it. We didn't capture him, but oh well.
Brook no failure.
You have gained another bonus. Yes, we're into the quartermaster. Yes. No, we've got a little bit of money, but we don't really need anything. Do we want to... Well, you might as well chuck in another archer unit. What the hell? We've got to wait here for a turn anyway, so... And we're gaining some order now. We'll get some nice order bonus once the colonnade is up as well. Oh, Gorgazan has fallen to Khemri. That's why they're talking to us. Oh, I hate it that you can't unify provinces.
Magic in purest
She's
form.
gone into there. Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Servant.
Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Head out and let's start meeting some people, shall we? Let's go and enjoy some time with our friends. Now we can do the Invocation of Vladriel, although... no, you can't until you've even got a point up, so that's completely useless. There's no benefit on that at the moment. Let's chuck in one of those, because it's always handy to gain influence, and it's always nice to get public order bonuses. And our construction costs are reduced, which is useful at the moment while we are actually building things.
Restore order.
Although, is it worth... How much of that? It would save us about 150 to delete that. But we'd have to go another 2 turns of not having an extra 100, so no, it's not worth it in the long run.
Chosen of Hoeth.
So another... Yeah, nothing we can do here. Oh, the supplies are at the top. Why do I keep doing that? I don't need to go into the building to note that supplies are at the top. I must confess, though, I use that phrase so much. I must say, aloud, to you all now, that the High Elves are one of the only factions I've really played in this game. So whilst I feel comfortable as the High Elves now, I know what units to use to do what. I know which units I personally am going to never train and which I enjoy training. But as other factions, other than the Empire, I still have no idea. The Helm of Ivres is the symbol of Eltharion's position as Warden. For its true power to be wielded, however, the entirety of Ivres must be made secure. To achieve this, all its land should be brought under his banner. Own the entirety of 2 provinces. I wish. I wish. You're not coming to attack me, are you? No, you're all the way out there at Barrack Bar.
Do not greet me as a friend, nor are we foes.
Yes. Prick.
I refuse.
Oh, come on! Why do you hate me so much? Just because I'm a great power? I'm not even that great, mate. I can take it from me. I am not great.
The Warden of Tor
Oh, Khemri really is going to dick all over them. Sorry, apologies. I'm not sure that's that bad of a word, is it? But... So we maybe need to turn ourselves north. Ah, Wurzag. I've never fought against you. You dance, as I'm led to believe. But Khemri has come. That's so frustrating. Khemri, are you at war with the... No, you're only at war with yourselves, because as with every nation in this game, disorder is the order of the day. Who are they over there? Al-Hakik is held by Thegan's errantry. So the response hasn't gotten down to there yet.
Kal the Grim.
Oh, we could take the marshes, but I don't really want to head into there with that chaos corruption. Oh, vampire corruption, sorry. But we're not going to make it to Agrul Midal before he does. But he's only raiding, actually.
Hesitation is unacceptable.
Let's cut in there and see if we can get there before him. It's a race, and we are losing. Right, Cavill.
Protects me.
Let us continue finding places and people and seeing what we can do. I'd really like Kothic on side so that we can confederate with them. I'd be willing to waste some more of our relation improving benefits to try and get them back. They dislike us at the moment.
I bid you welcome to the court of the Phoenix King.
Oh, if we get the non-aggression, we're not going to get the trade.
Quite impossible. Never.
How about trade, and I'll give you some money. What do you say about that? Here's 1,000 gold coins. Oh, come on! It's so in your interests to act. I hate the High Elves. Why do we all hate each other? The only nations that I've seen hating each other more than the High Elves are possibly the undead, of course. Oh, not the undead. The Tomb Kings. And then close third is the Dark Elves, who absolutely hate each other. And the Eltharion campaign is made so much easier by the mere fact that they prefer killing each other than they do killing the High Elves.
Haunted.
Aha, but we have made it.
Strike them down.
And again, I mean, it's just so heavily in our favour, it's just not worth it.
An extension.
Campaign movement range bonus, that's brilliant. We lose less attrition now, and we get perfect vigour. Well, Eltharion does anyway. And he's gained a banner, and they are dead. Oh, Agrul Midal. Yes! Money, 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 money. Quartermaster. Yes, we're on our way. He's only 2 turns and the army will be ready to continue on. What lies to our east? Death Gorge, which has been killed by something and is ruined, so it's almost certainly the Skaven. And who have we here? Numas.
You find me in an accepting mood.
King Nectanebo. Do we like each other? Look, we're improving.
You disobey.
Stupid fools. I don't really want to head out into the great deserts yet.
Cetra the imperishable.
Hopefully Cetra
No
will sort of
good.
sod off now.
Only sons.
That'd be great, Cetra, if you could just kind of toodle away. What's the bigger picture here? What do we want to do? I don't really want to attack Grom yet until we're ready, but he is the next direct location unless we wish to swipe away the undead. But dealing with that corruption will be such a pain in the neck for such a long time. I don't really want to deal with that until we've got more. I'm very frustrated about Khemri, but the rebellion, the rebellion would have taken the town. I don't know if it would have been worth it to go anyway. I think, to be honest, the best course of action is to head north.
If I don't like your words,
With 50-50 balance of power, and given that our secondary army is absolutely tiny, I think that only stands us in good stead.
Wending my way, off I go.
But Hoeth is moving through. Who has Tor Anlek? Now, the Phoenix Gate is held by Trace. That's interesting. That doesn't happen often. Ah, we can upgrade. And you boy better know we're going to upgrade Tor of Res. And I'll take that as well. Thank you kindly, sirs. The money will come flowing in. We should probably prepare an army to go and take those down. But they've got a massive... Sour Mudderer, there he is. Ah, so he just sodded off. That was what it was. It's so frustrating that you can't trade single regions, though.
As you say.
You know,
Asur princess.
like confederation's all well and good,
I think
but
this
if we could
unwise.
trade a single region, that'd be brilliant. I'll pay you for this. Again, I'll give you a little bit more than I did last time.
Absurd.
Oh, come on! Stop it! Stop it! Someone write a letter to Kothik and spell out in as plain English as possible to be that siding with me and joining in a trade agreement will only serve to bolster our nations collectively. And that is surely what we want. Oh, yeah, no, you're kicking up a fuss, aren't you? Come on then, Trace. I will stand ready, and we will take the fight to you then. I've captured your city before in this game, and I'll damn well capture it again. The Scourge of Cain has been defeated, so we need to find out who did that, because if it was Trace, then I take back everything I just said.
Lawmaster of Hope.
Oh, no, it's Avalon. Ah, but Trace do have Tor
Search
Anlek.
of truth.
Right, and they've got a sizable army, and they do not like me. So they are going to be coming for me shortly. Should we go for Earth Blood and give you at least the ability to heal? Or do we want to make you slightly better? We're not really going to ever fight Dark Elves, so I always feel like that one's a bit meh. I'm going to go Earth Blood. What the hey.
Onward.
Avalon!
Welcome to the court of the Everqueen.
Come on.
This cannot
Oh, come on. You're diplomatic. You like being nice to people. I can give you some money, because Kothic don't want it, so...
No.
Alright, suit yourselves. Suit yourselves. We'll boost our relations with you, and then you have no choice but to like me. Right, we've got some money, and it is like Trace is going to... it does seem Trace is going to kick up a bit of a fuss. But Trace, like everyone before us, will fall to the sheer and overwhelming power of the archer spam I'm going to do, because even though it's cheesy, and I hate cheese, and I said that at the beginning, I'm still going to do it. So yeah, that wasn't all that useful either. Let's get the Lothan Guard better. But we will focus on troops over here for now, and we'll try and secure Ulthuan. So let's get the spears in first. And take a 4th spear, actually. And then that should be more than enough. And then we can go for the archers. So we've got a couple of turns of waiting up here.
Warden of Tor Ivres.
While
Fang
Eltharion
sword
waits. Ah, Khemri did sod off. That's good. We've got to watch out for Numas. They could come through at any time. But I think it is going to be an idea to head north before the border princes start taking Wurzag out. Let's go up there and hit him ourselves.
No rest, no weakness.
You could do with more troops, though, and it'd be more important to have troops down here. Oh, but then to defeat Trace, we need a full army. Oh, I don't know. I don't know is the answer.
Must be maintained.
Elven Archmage.
Maybe if we just leave her with that, that would probably be enough. We can always sack one of their provinces, can't we? Because Trace don't like me. But Trace, does anyone like you?
Prince of Ulthuan.
You're at war with Kothic. Ah, glory be. I'm trying to get Kothic on side.
What would you have?
So how about non-aggression, trade, military access, and I will join war against Trace for you. Low. They really don't like me, do they? Alright, we'll take away the non-aggression pact, and we'll take away the military access. So a trade agreement for that they're all about. If we add in the non-aggression, and I can't offer you any money, but...
How wise.
Yes! Right, we're at war with Trace, whether we want it or not. Because we want Kothic to succeed, because then we can side with them. So our troops are training, war is founded. Oh, look how much more money we get with trading with them. So Lorna's going to need to step up her game. She's going to need to get a bit better. Because Trace are not going to fall easily. They are the location of the lions, so they're going to have lions to their name. But hopefully, if Kothic can dampen the blow, we can just swoop in and take their towns from under them. I am both for and against the very small garrison sizes that the vanilla game has. Having my first real taste of Warhammer being SFO, being the Grimhammer game, where the garrisons are insane and large enough to defeat whole armies. And then coming to vanilla, where the garrisons are actually, unless it's a major capital, and even then, they're still a bit garbage. It is something of an eye-opener.
The Grim Prince. Assume standard formation.
Where's the edge of our terrain? No, you can't see your whole region. I knew you couldn't. Because this is all our region, but we can't see it.
My life for Tor Ivres.
Can I think I'd rather you train something than we build that, actually. Because you could get a couple more units while you're standing there, can't you? Do we want to go for some Lothan? No, I don't think we need Lothan. I don't at all. We could do with another spear and another archer, and then that will do us nicely. Can we drum up trade with anyone else? No. I don't know why we can't trade with Khemri. We found them, so we must have found all of them. I don't know. Why don't we get there? But it doesn't work like that, does it? You actually have to find the capital. Oh, Cavill, did I move you? There's a lot of jumping around in this campaign. Do they also hold Tor Dranil, Crime, and Netley's? Trace are doing really well. When I should stop talking about Lethanar. I annihilated Trace as a Lethanar, is what I'm gonna say anyway. It was such a doddle. They were absolutely pathetic. And I got the whole of the north of Ulthuan by turn 30, which is at the point that I then confederated Eotain. Please don't tell me you're breaking. Ah, yes. Welcome. Come through. Go for it. Be my guest. I don't like the undead, but I'll take a bit of a pass for you Egyptian undead, because you have a cooler backstory. Vampiric undead can go and burn in the eternal flames that they have chosen, because they're not about to stir up any empathy from me. Right, your army has just been massively destroyed, and
Shaper of fate.
we've only got a turn. Do we wait? No, we don't wait. We go. Take the fight to the greenskins. We have a chance to take Ellis Hiley back, which would be fantastic
Archmage marches.
in preparing for Trace, who appear to have annihilated Kothic. We may have thrown our dice in with the wrong gambler. Frustrating. Eltharion.
The vow.
We need some money, and it's going to come in the form
Never
of harassing these fools. So, in order to ensure our reliability remains high, we're going to declare war before we go in. This may be a bad decision, and it may see the end of our nation,
Follow the vow.
but it has to be done. As long as we don't bump into Wurzak. Wurzak, who are you at war with? Who am I at war with? There we are. The Bloody Anns. Oh, you're at war with everyone, you morons. Including Korazak Arak. Let's try and get them on side. You're getting better, because I'm attacking people you're at war with.
No reason for it.
Nope, they are not interested. We've got to get the dwarves on side. Oh, I forgot to move you, sorry. And then we're round to the side. If we can claim that entire northern side, but it's going to be a damn hard fight against Trace, but we'll give them a damn good go. Yeah, go on, run away, you cowards. Go on. What are you doing? What actually are you doing? Oh, you are literally running away because someone stronger has come in and taken it. Safari. Right.
Warden of Safari.
We've talked about him so much. Let's go and find our main man. I can see that the chaos is spreading from Arnhem. He needs to step it up. He needs to step it up. But we're there. What's the garrison in Dragonhorn Mines? Ah, not very good at all. We're a strong army. We'll
Take their
take it.
heads.
Oh, look at that. Absolutely pathetic. You guys are going down. No doubt about it. However, they will be going down in the next episode because I think that's roughly about an hour or so. So again, please do let me know your comments. Remember, I have not seen the comments from episode number 1. There will be at least 3 episodes of this playthrough, probably more to be honest, because I'm thoroughly enjoying it. But do post your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what I could be doing better. For there may be 3 or 4 episodes recorded in a big batch, so I probably won't see them until after episode 3 or 4, but do let me know anyway. I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it. Let's crack on as Eltharion. But until we speak again, dear friends, as the Sindar say, Nevair Neden Peribad Melonin, and farewell.